The province's latest mandate to 10 additional BC communities build more homes and build them fast.
Well, I wish they would consult with local governments.
Coquitlam, Burnaby, Richmond, Pitt Meadows and the township of Langley are among the latest municipalities to be added to the province's housing targets list, along with Courtney, Langford, Penticton, Squamish and Vernon. But some mayors say they are not happy to be included on the list, as they believe their municipalities are already doing everything they can to help address BC's housing crisis.
We've tripled our housing demand projections as far as the number of units we approve. That's all we municipalities get to do.
The mayor of the township of Langley says the list won't change what the city can actually do.
We can't just continually talk about housing mandate after housing mandate. We also need to have this infrastructure from the province.
He says the province needs to start supporting infrastructure like schools and hospitals, and that developing in the township is particularly complicated as much of the land is undeveloped. Richmond's mayor agrees.
40% of our land is in the agricultural land reserve, and so you know that's an absolute deal breaker. You cannot build other than just a farm home.
The BC government says since the Housing Supply Act was created in 2023, 30 municipalities have built more than 16,000 net new homes. The province says the target numbers will be given to this new batch of municipalities after consultations starting in June.
These are high demand municipalities, mostly where there's a lot of need for housing. But because they were not on the early naughty list, the sort of priorities of you are just way far behind your targets, some of these are performing relatively well. But of course, nobody has provided as much housing as is needed in BC.
One expert says along with the targets, the province needs to provide municipalities with more support.
They want to succeed in getting a lot done, but they might be working against themselves by pushing places where municipalities and planners, to be honest, can't magically necessarily go without additional supports being in place.
Adden says the province's focus on increasing the housing supply is a step in the right direction, but she says it needs to work closely with municipalities. Sohrab Sandhu, CBC News, Surrey.